Someone just had a hell of an accident here in my just by my gate.
Sir, what do you say, sir? I didn't get what you said. Sir, I should say. Okay. I know the question. You said that why do you want to join the FTO department? That is the question that you asked. Okay. The reason why I want to join the FTO department is to help the rookies, like to train them on wanted mission and private private arrest, and to show them that this police department is not where you can just come outside and start shooting or killing or making all sorts of arrests. That they have to follow the chain of command and to build up the FTU department. And also, I also want to like show them that it's not all about um being in the police department. That they also have to like you get to have respect, like to follow the chain of command, and also to whenever that they should spawn out the right macros that are supposed to spawn, like not like spamming macros, that they should like let them just follow the chain of command in the police department. That's why I want to join the FTU department and train the rookies. I'm done, sir.
Okay, you said why I want to join the department, right? Um, I'll start with
Sorry, I just had to phone an
first of
ambulance
all.
for someone.
Eh?
I said sorry. I had to phone an ambulance for someone. There was a accident here by my gate.
Sorry, can I go on?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. So, first of all, I'll start with it's part of my requirement to like rank up to a higher level, which is Major General. And I feel when I first joined this police department, I my main aim was to like get to general position, and this whole FTO department stuff is part of my journey to the position I want to get to. And when I first joined PD, we went through several trainings, and without this training in the department, I'm not sure that the police force will even exist. Because if there was nobody to teach me in when I first entered PD, I'm not sure I'll even get to this position. So F2A department is very important in this department. And why do I want to join F2A again? Let's talk. Sorry. To be able to train new recruits, to like tell them what the PD is about, and also to maintain the um which word did I use now? To maintain this level of unity and peace around amongst us in PD. Because if new recruits come in now and they see that, oh, they're not even training them well, or oh, this one, that one, they will like turn everything around and you will just fall like that. So I feel like it is important and I have to go through this.
Okay, sir. I think the idea will be to understand what is happening there and see places where I can come in. But for my own personality, I'm a very strict person and a principled person. So I think I would impart in the new rookies as well how to be principled and strict, so you don't have to get reprimanded as a new member in PD. Then, as well, like I said, look into the FTO and see if anything is missing. Try to bring up a new idea. If nothing is missing, improve what is already there to get it to a higher height. Yeah.
Um, Let me go on, sir. When I come into the FTO, when I come to the FTO department, I will make sure to improve it, and if there is something to be added there, I will add it too. But most first of all, I have to get to know how it's being done and follow the process so that I can learn more about the FTU department and make sure I don't m- make a mistake, and I will always be active in the department and then follow the process for, as they post it that they want to the five reports. I'm done, sir.
All right, can I go on?
Yeah, I think Jimmy locked that.
Okay. What do we like impact in FTO? First of all, I'll start with when I joined this FTO this PD stuff. Most of the people that trained me, they just I would like I'm not like bashing anybody, sha, but like some of them just did it out of to just complete requirements and the rest. But I'm the kind of person that I want you to understand something. So if I'm taking trainings of all these new recruits or rookies, I know for a fact that I will try to make sure they understand certain stuffs. And if it requires me to be strict with them, I know how to be strict too. But my main aim is just to like make sure they understand every single thing that they are being taught, not just doing it for doing sake. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. So I get to teach a rookie multiple times and it still doesn't understand. First off, I would do my best to be patient, which I know it's not going to be easy because, come on, everybody has anger one place or another. But as an FTO person, I'm supposed to be as patient as I can get. And then if I still try to teach the person and they don't understand, I would look for a higher officer that probably would join me to explain to this person and then see if they do understand. Maybe it's the way I'm explaining it, or maybe my English is not clear enough or something. So hopefully, when the higher rank officer does explain, the person gets it a little bit more better. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to answer your first question. What do I feel that I'm going to bring to the FTO training? I feel that I could also bring in like um, a practical side that we do a lot of theory and a lot of macros only. So I would bring in the theory side of it, which would answer your second question. If I've already been through it 5 or 6 times and they still don't understand, the practical part of it would would explain everything that they would need to explain. If they still do not understand it, I would try and get a video that would explain it in better words than what I can. And if they still do not understand it, I would bring somebody of their ethnicity that, like, for example, that would speak Pidgin or Nigerian or whatever language that would be able to explain it in their dialect. The second question, that would be the one that they cannot explain. Um, that would, if they still do not understand that after the fifth time, I would try my best, as I said, to get a person that would be able to explain it in their dialect. But I wouldn't give up on them. I would still go and take them out on their practicals, show them more of what they can do, and even if they need a video explanation, I would provide that in my own way and words that they would be able to understand.
Honestly, they
Sorry,
already
you
said
broke.
it. Sorry. Honestly, they already said it. If I try my best to teach somebody over and over again and they don't understand it, I'll like look for other means, okay, other ways that okay, this person might not understand it this way. I'll look for some other way for them to understand. But if they don't understand, I'll go to my higher ups and like tell them, oh, sir, ma, this is what I'm going through, this is what I'm facing with this particular rookie. And we'll look for a way to like handle that.
What I will do if a rookie does not understand what I'm saying, first of all, I will. Okay, okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yes, I'm using earpod. Okay, I have removed them now. Now, can you hear me? Can you hear me right now? Okay. First of all, okay. First of all, what I will do if a rookie does not understand is I will first of all be patient with him, and I will ask him to get a book and a biro so that anything I spawn out like a macros, so that he should write it down, so that when he's done writing it down, whenever I ask him to spawn them out again with what he wrote down, he can able to like he can able to spawn those macros down according to how I spawn my own macros. That is if the rookie does not understand what I am saying. That is how other colonels taught me when I was training with them. That is all.
Okay, so from the very get go, I said I'm a very principled person. So I like working with time and all of the other stuff. So first off, I'm happy the FTO training thing now works on when the rookie is available and you're available, you fix a proper time that works. So that means I have to structure my time around all the other departments, try to make sure because each department has the timing for their classes and their activities and all. So try to find the sweet spot where I know for sure in the entire 24 hours of a day, I must have an open hour that would then I'll fix the FTO into it because, like you said, all departments are very important, so you cannot lack in any of them. So the best thing will be find a suitable time that works for me and the rookie that I'm to take, so I don't get left behind or lacking in any department at all.
Okay, from my side, I play or I'm in city at least anywhere from 12 to 18 hours a day. So, um, like Mr. Jai said, the other departments are also very important. And I will structure my rookies in regards to how that is, as I am available literally 18 to 24 hours, well, not 24, but literally 16 to 18 hours a day. So anybody can just fall in with my time, honestly. And if I get sorry, if I get stressed, there's always the beach or other events, like for example the Taser event. I quite enjoy. I also like going to at the end of a busy day. If I'm really stressed, I go out to the theater and I listen to the voice competitions that they have going on there. So if you get stressed out and a rookie stresses you out and you don't have time and that type of things for your other departments, how will you handle that? Or how will, if you get overworked and overstressed, how will you handle that not to leak over into the department?
Okay, okay, I get it now. Um, okay, if I'm stressed, I've been stressed before. Honestly, I've been stressed in lobby department. I've been stressed in PD guide, and I did not lack in other departments. So I'm not sure. I doubt that if if I get stressed in the FCO department, I'll like give up or do any of this stuff. No, highest, I'll try my best to be active, and if the workload is too much for me, I'll request for real life vacation. That's just the truth. I will not say I'll come and start stressing myself out and say, oh, I'll try this. I will not lie to you. I'll just request for real life vacation. And if it gets too much for me, honestly, I'll quit. That is just the truth. I will not lie. But I know deep down within myself that I'll try my best to be active in all the departments equally.
To be honest, if you can make it in PD guide, you can make it in any department.
Exactly, you see. So I'll try my best to be active in all and not make anyone lag behind.
You know what? I'm looking forward to them, sir. But if I meet your expectations, then I will run with you around the whole of the city. All right. So I have a question, sir. I see that there is no specific. I see you're allowed to take two rookies a day, but it doesn't say for how many days. How many do? Is it only for a week or is it for 2 weeks? How many rookies uh, must you complete before being able to um, apply for general? Because it just says two rookies a day. Okay, all right, all right. I think his net kicked him out. Takes a while because there's a queue now. I think of just about 100 people now.
Is there a guideline to the question, sir, or I can ask random questions? Okay, so Madam V, what motivated you to join PD in the first place?
Okay. I When I first joined this game, I really did not see all these gangs as. I don't really like being a gang member. I don't like it, and I like shooting. I like being active. You get, but I don't like the idea of being a gang member. That was why I joined the police force, and I did not join army because, eh, well, I don't. I don't really like the army department like that. So that was why I joined PD because I liked PD.
Okay, thank you very much. Uh, Jimmy,
Yes, sir.
was this someone? Yeah, was this someone that introduced you to One State, or you saw it online and installed it and then started playing?
Well, I've been looking for a proper RP thing for a while now, since GTA 5. But since I sold my, how can I say, my city station, um, I've been looking for another RP, and I stumbled across this one actually. And yeah, it's been fun ever since. It's quite like the um, the city that I used to play before. Sorry, let me just put that off. And then yeah, so I stumbled across it and joined, and I met some really wonderful people. Yeah, so even joining other cities in the same game, it's not the same. You know, we formed a family bond. Ooh, what was your motivation to get so far? Okay, Mr. Madam V, what is your motivation to get so far as you have and not already quit with the pressures that you've been put under?
Sorry. Um. Sorry. Okay. My motivation. When I think when I was in rank 6, 7 PD guide, I almost gave up honestly, but I was like, oh, I've come far, and I've been in PD before, so like I've been like when I was in PD with the other accounts, and when I left, I became normal civilian. I was just like roaming around the city and the rest, doing nothing. Like it was not fun. That was why I joined PD back, and I got to rank 5, rank 6, rank 7. It was very stressful. I almost gave up. I even put a dismissal request on the channel one time, but I deleted it because I was like, I've come far. Plus, if I leave PD, I'll go back to that civilian life, and the whole game, the whole concept will just die off, and I'll not enjoy the game again. That's why I still keep pushing, and I'm not giving up anytime soon until I get that general suit.
Ah, okay. And Mr. Ajay, um, what is your favorite activity in PD? Like, I know it's not TT, but like traffic stop. What is your favorite activity in PD?
Oh, okay. My favorite activity is when we get to bring the inmate in for interrogation, and then we get to really properly role play with them. Sometimes ask them if they have a lawyer or not. So the whole ability to role play with them, and then they repeat same action, and sometimes some of them get to come back again. That is my favorite activity so far.
Okay. Oh, and now that Mr. Stacy's back,
Just
what is your motivation been?
hold, Jimmy, hold.
Oh,
He missed a lot, so Samusa will have to either kick off from
okay.
there.
I really don't have much questions to ask them.
Sir,
Okay.
I'm sorry. I was driving home, sir. That's why.
Okay, Mr. Ajayi. Um, I don't know if this question is really necessary, Sha, but I'm just asking. When you joined PD, what made you like yes that you'll be part of the sheriff and maybe not SWAT department? It's just personal question. Like I'm just asking because I'm concerned. You get.
Okay. If you roll with me for a little while, you get to understand that I don't really like violence. I like to give people the opportunity to express themselves. So when I joined PD, I literally had no idea that there was SWAT and there was sheriff. I had like no idea. But on getting to rank five, I got to discover that you need to join SWAT or sheriff. So in that process, I went back to study what both of them do, and then I discovered that sheriff gives me the opportunity to make arrest and interrogate these people, not just shoot them and stuff. So yeah, I don't really like shooting. Yeah, that's just it.
Okay, thank you. Sir Jimmy, sorry, let me think of a question to ask you.
Yes.
Okay, I'll still throw back that question of like what's motivating you in PD, like to keep staying. There was one time I saw that you were complaining, you and Sir Ajayi, that you were complaining bitterly that if it's this that you would quit, blah blah blah. But you people did not quit, and that's no, that's very like that's remarkable. You get, so I'm trying to like know why you keep like why you stayed and you did not give up then when I saw you.
Okay, look, what happened is, look, my thing is, I've wanted to be a PD even as a child, right? And even with the complaints, look, I don't think a lot of people know what we've been through. I mean, we were rank 4, no, rank 5. We went undercover for 2 weeks. We worked our way back, and it was exhausting. And look, yes, I was complaining because um, it took a lot of time and effort to put into that undercover thing, and um, I was kind of, um, heartbroken that all of the hard work wasn't considered. But you know what? I'm I'm in a point now where you've learned basically the system. So, for example, if me and Sir Musa had a problem, I wouldn't just open a blue ticket immediately. There's a way to work around that. You go to your higher level. You understand? So there's also things that I've learned from that. And to be honest, I've had a good friend to pull me through that. Otherwise, I probably would have left. And if it wasn't for Mr. Ajay, I can honestly say I probably would have left server. Um, it was mostly him that was kept me in here and shown me, look, that although that there is some bad, um, and the other servers might seem inviting, that look, there's something that my dad taught me, right? The grass always seems greener on the other side, and the only reason for that is because there's more shit. So you rather deal with the shit that you know and the shit that you don't know, and yeah.
Okay, okay, I understand now. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Richhug, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you, sir. I can hear you, sir.
All right.
Okay, sir. I've removed the earpod. I've removed it. Yeah, I've already removed the earpod. I've removed the earpod. I've removed it. I've removed the earpod.
Yeah, I think one thing you can do is try to bring the phone close to your mouth when you're talking. It helps with the volume. All right. So the question for you is first, that's our question number one. Out of all the factions in the game, why PD? And then two,
Yeah, so
if you had,
so can you hear me now?
yeah,
Can
yeah,
you hear me now?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So what is your question?
Okay, the question is, out of all the factions in the game, why did you choose PD? Yeah, that's the
Okay,
first one.
okay. The reason why I wanted to join the PD, you see, actually, I worked in the medic before. At that time, I was in rank 5 as a doctor. So at that time, I was trying to write exam. So I requested for a vacation, and the chief Dequad, who was the head of the medical department, didn't allow me to go for vacation. So when I went to write my exam and came back for 2 weeks, I saw that they have dismissed me from the faction. So and I met my friend, my friend who was a gang member. So and I asked him, "What is your opinion for me to still playing this game? Because I'm really even tired of playing the game because I'm no longer in the medic and I've nothing to do in the game again." So he now advised me that I should go and join the PD so that by joining the PD, I can be coming out, like meeting him in the city, because I told him that I wanted to go and join the army before, but he told him that no, if you join the army, I'll be locked up inside the base. I won't be allowed to go out. So with his advice, and I said, okay, let me come and join the PD, because it was all his idea that just come and join PD so that I'll be there. At least at times I'll be allowed to come out and then go in. That's why I came and joined the PD.
Okay, so the second question is, the ups and downs you've experienced, how did you break through? What kept you going?
Uh, what kept me going was like all I what got me, there was so many struggle towards the way. Like when I was in the lobby department, I will post a report and they will cancel it. That is so depressing. But I just keep going because I my guy was always advising me that, bro, just keep going. That if you get to general suit, that if you get to wear the general suit, that you will get more respect in the city. Like you understand, it was all my friends are there. So he keep pushing me that to just keep going. So when I got to the PD department, I always stay in that department almost 3 weeks. I was like, oh, this game has tired me, and again, plus my work in real life too. So at the end of everything, my guy just told me, my guy, just relax, relax. This is just time. And plus, you know, told me that plus the salary and earning and everything, that is okay. That just keep going. So from there, I just say, okay, let me just manage to go. So since then, I've been pushing and pushing. And even right now, sir, I just came back from work and I'm so strict. I'm so tired now, but I just still have to come online to just to do this interview. That's the challenge I've been facing throughout when I started pushing.
Thank you very much. That's all from me. Yeah, Jimmy, you can go. Okay, Madam V.
Sorry, what did you say?
He said that you should ask me two questions. Like you should ask me two questions.
Um, what is your favorite PD vehicle? Like, no, wait, sorry. What is your favorite task in the PD? Like, you know, when you're on your free time, what is your favorite task to do other than just your basic everyday tasks?
Okay. Anytime I'm free, I have nothing to do in the PD. I'll just do my if like during the time of events, anytime I'm free, I can get to do like 20 patrols a day just to meet up with that 1k points for the event. But after I'm done with the event, like anytime I'm free, I just feel like to just go offline because I have nothing to do. And again, the phone I'm using is not the phone that actually do hold battery a lot. That's why anytime I'm done with any department or anything I have to do with PD or anything, I'll just go offline. I don't stick around in the city to go and meet some other friends like that. I just have to just go offline.
Okay. And then to break away from the PD, what is your favorite like, how can I say, hiding spot from the PD, because the PD is getting full. It's not quiet anymore. If you get stressed, where do you go? Where do you go to disappear?
Okay. Time I see that the PD is full and like there's nowhere to go to, I usually go to the locker room. Like there is this floor zero, the locker room. That is where I usually do go and stay. Like to play with my emotes, to play with my emote. That is the place I usually used to go and stay and then log out. The
Oh,
locker room
okay.
inside the floor two, floor zero.
All right, that's all from me, Madam V.
Honestly, I don't have question. Oh. but, but wait, let me think. Sorry. Mr. Rich OG. Sorry. Um, like, okay, I want to ask your, like, when you join PD, I'm sure that you must have something in mind, like a particular position you want to get to, apart from major general, like all these leaders, FTO and the rest. Like, which of these positions would you like to like take when it gets to your time?
Basically, the only position I want to like stay in is just the major general, because I feel like when I'm in the major general, I will also get time to do stuff I want to do in real life. Because if I say that I should still keep pushing for other higher ranking, just like me getting more duties to do, like being assistant leader or anything. That's why I just want to remain in the major general, like in rank 9. I don't want to move forward again. That's the rank I want to be.
Okay, thank you. And I think the last question, I just want to know, I don't know if I don't just take the question as it is, Sha. But I like to know your you I mean, how will I put it now? Your relationships with rookies, like, is it uptight, like you are strict, or you are free with rookies or free with people? Like, I'm just trying to like know how you are. You get?
Okay, me with rookies is that anytime I meet some rookie, they usually tell me that they know all these things, that I don't want to teach them all these things. I wanna like tell them that, bro, calm down. I know that you know all these things, but at least follow me so that I will still show you one or two things. But also, like, within the time I'm in the faction, I haven't upon all the rookies that I've been doing PD guard for, none of them has become my friend, because I just teach them what they need to know, and then from there everybody have gone his own way. And anytime I meet them, they will like they want to like show me power or any other thing. And one thing with me, that I'm a guy that always like to stick to myself. I don't like getting to talk to so many people, because I want to avoid so many things with people. Like, don't respect me and I will respect you. That's the type of person I am. That I'm not too close to some rookies inside the department. So I'm done.
Okay, sir. All right. So, the green zone arrest. You're a rookie. All right. Good evening. Today I'll be teaching you how to make the green zone arrest. Yeah. First off, what is a green zone? A green zone is the place designated by the game where characters come to chill and relax without fear of getting attacked. And in these zones, there are separate ones around the city, but the specific ones that I think you should know that are very mandatory is the PD has a green zone, the HP has a green zone, while the vehicle market has a green zone. And in all of that, the on some of the gang houses as well have these green zones. And when we mention an arrest in those zones, we're trying to say these are places, like I said, are chill zones. So, for example, if someone is holding a weapon in a green zone, you are obliged to arrest the person, but you don't just jump into arresting them. There are some very principles that you must follow. And for these reasons, we have some macros that you have to go by. So the first macros you have to put up is put down, put the gun down. This is a green zone. You understand? You have to let them know this is a green zone. Put the gun down, and because it's like you're asking them, you're telling them, you then tell them if they don't comply, you might have to use little force on them. Sometimes some of them would obey you, sometimes they don't. When the person don't, let's say for example, the person gets a little bit harsh and like, please, please, please leave me alone and all of that, you put up the other macros that say, put the gun down, your first and final warning. And please and please, when you're doing all of this, you should be on your cam. I know by now you know what a cam is, but in case you don't know, it is the screen recording of your phone. You should be on your cam. And then when you do that, the first and final warning, they refuse to do that. You can then say, I would use a taser on you if you don't comply. In all of these times, like I said, be recording so that you can have this record for future references in case the person opens a ticket on you and also for the arrest log in PD. So when they refuse to do that, you use your taser macros, and then you can then tase them. When you tase them, you then use the macros that says I'm arresting you for the following violation. So you have to let the person know why you're arresting them. You don't just arrest them, go throw them in jail without letting them know, because sometimes I've noticed that most of the civilians are ignorant to whatever they have done. So you have the violation that is 1.9 that says shooting or discharging a weapon in a public place, and that gives them 20 minutes in jail when you finally jail them. And then you have the 3.2. So when you do that, you have to put suspect in custody, because let's say you arrested them at HP, you have to alert the PD unit in the lobby chat with suspect in custody. Then you, if you do it at HP, you then do a route, which means you're coming back to PD. When you get to PD, you put back at PD, take them into the jail room while you're still recording, issue them the violations. You don't have to write out the violation by putting disobeying the police officer. No. In the violation box, you when you try to open it, you see it asks you for the number. So if you put the 3.2, the game will automatically issue the violation. The 1.9, it will do that. And as soon as you do that, you can then jail them and then save your clip, then go post it on the arrest log. So that is how you carry out a green zone arrest. Do you have any question?
Well, first of all, I would start off by like a lot of the other trainers do. I would show you the macros, and then after showing you the macros, I would show you how to put them in force. That means I would take you out and take you to a green zone and show you exactly how to put those macros into force. So, for example, exactly like Mr. Jai said, he would, go through the macros and that. And then right after that, I would take you out to, let's say, for example, the easiest place is hospital. So I'd go out to the hospital, I'd take you there, and then I would go through each of those steps that I've already gone through with the macros. That way you have not only the theory, but the practical way to do it as well.
Ah, okay, sorry, I was busy. Wow. How to make a green zone arrest? First, I'll take the Ricky to like a quiet area because I don't want any interruption and the rest. And ah, omo, I'm coming. I'm not even organized like this, honestly. I'm coming. Just give me a minute. Just a minute to prepare. Which Stacy can take my place for now. Sorry.
Okay. So whenever I want to like demonstrate how to make a green.
No, no, no. I'm in the kitchen like this. I'm wearing a headset, so I can hear you guys, but like I'm very busy. Just sorry, but I'll come back to it, Sha. Promise.
So she said that she's in the kitchen. She will get back to us. She wants to go back and go and get her phone. So can I go on?
Who's next? Mr. Stacy, you can go.
Okay, okay. First of all, to if I want to teach a rookie how to make a green zone arrest, first of all, I will take him to where they are not allowed to use their gun. First of all, a green zone is a design where you cannot like weapon are strictly prohibited. And first of all, to make an arrest in the green zone, you have to start by like pointing out the markers like police is here, and immediately you establish the authority, then then you will then you will tell the civilian to put down the weapon. Then failure to comply, then you resort to arresting. The clearest, then the final warning, if if the suspect is still armed, you must give him a final warning before using force by putting the gun down first and final warning, or I will use little force in the green zone. Then if the suspect refuse to comply but do not pursue or immediate illegal, like do not use force on the civilian, just use I will tase you if you do not comply. Then you spawn out the taser. Then after securing the suspect once, immediately handcuff the suspect. Then you ensure that he can no longer pursue a threat. Then after that, you will now tell him that you I am arresting you because you made the following violation, like like the 3.2 disobeying a officer and shooting or discharging a weapon in the public place. Then after there, I will not tell him that he should always keep. Then I'll keep my fellow officer informed that the critical is safe and coordinate him so that when we take him to the car, then I will now spawn out suspect in custody and run him back to PD and in PD. That is all, sir.